Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be having a look at this Samsung Powerstick Pro VS8000 Essential Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. In this video I'm going to show you everything you get in the box plus an additional floor head that I've bought to go with this cleaner, and then we're going to see how it performs on carpet and hard floors. So without any further ado, let's take everything out of the box and have a closer look. Here's everything you get in the box. This is the turbo action brush, suitable for carpets and hard floors, and it also has an easy to remove brush roll. You just press the button and the whole brush slides out to remove wrapped hair and other debris. You get this combination tool, which is a soft dusting brush, and there's also this clear plastic part comes out to use it on upholstery. We get a crevice tool with an extension. Press on the button and you can pull it out, and you've got a very long extension for your nooks and crannies down the side of your sofas, reaching up high for the cobwebs, etc. You have the wand, nice strong metal wand, the battery pack, the charger. You don't get a wall mounted bracket with this particular version. And here's the cleaner itself. One additional tool that I will be demonstrating in this video, I found on eBay pretty cheap, is this. And this is the dual action brush, and that combines two brushes, two contra rotating brushes. So we'll see how this performs both on carpet and hard floors. Here's the cleaner itself, quite a futuristic looking machine. There's a flex feature here that allows you to more or less bend the machine for cleaning under lower furniture. HEPA filtration, this filter is removable, but Samsung don't say you can wash it. They say replace it after about a year of use. There is a washable filter inside the bin, and I'll show you how to empty the bin, and I'll show you the filter during the course of the video. It's a 32.4 volt motor. And you also have a permanent on-off switch. There is a trigger which gets a bit confusing, but that isn't the on-off. I'll slide the battery in. I have pre-charged the battery. Samsung are claiming up to a 40-minute runtime in suction mode on its low power. So that's without a motorized head attached and not in the turbo mode. I'll put the specifications of this model underneath the video. There we go. So that's the battery slid into the machine, so you can charge it via this port here in the machine, or charge the battery out the machine. Just press the button here, slide the battery out, and you can charge that separately. So to turn the cleaner on, you just press the button and it'll go into the low power by default. So to get the boost power, you have to keep your finger on the trigger, and I'll be showing you the suction levels of this cleaner later on in the video. What else can I show you about the machine? The bin removes like that. You have to pull the filter off and tip out the debris. Again, I'll show you that in the video. The nozzle, the motorized nozzle here, you can attach directly. It doesn't come with a mini motorized tool, not this version anyway. But if you want to do your stairs, you can connect the turbo action brush, as you can see, directly to the machine. Switch on. So that will be good for your stair cleaning. But of course, when you're cleaning carpets and hard floors, you would attach the wand. It just clicks into place, like so. There we are. And then put the floor nozzle on, or of course you can put the small tools. You can use extension one to reach up high, or to stop you from stooping and bending if you're cleaning around the edges of your room, for example. And of course the small tools will fit directly onto the unit itself for your above floor cleaning. Well, that's the brief overview of the vacuum cleaner. Let's have a closer look at it upstairs, and I'll put some dirt down on the carpet and then I'll put some dirt down in the kitchen, and we'll see how this Samsung Powerstick Pro performs. Well folks, quite a lot of time has passed since I started filming this video. When I unboxed this machine, the United Kingdom had a queen, it now has a king. So it is quite a while since I first unboxed this, and since then it's been gathering dust. Or actually it's been stuck in its box, and I thought I need to finish that video. So while I'm here I thought I'd finish it. So I'm going to put down some dirt and try out the supplied nozzle and also the extra nozzle I bought. I'm going to try it on this carpet. I'll also try it on a hard floor as well. And I can't recall if I did an old suction test. I don't know if I even had the suction gauge. So I'm going to do a suction test just on the main unit, on its low power setting and on its boost as well. It takes some getting used to this. I keep pressing the trigger to turn the machine on because obviously I'm used to doing that, but the on-off switch is here, so you know it's a permanent on. The trigger is just to boost the power. Okay, let's have a look what the suction's like. Now I think this might start to pulsate when I block off the end, but we should be able to see where it peaks on my suction gauge. Blink and you'll miss it, but I reckon the cleaner peaked at around 30 on its regular setting and a very impressive 90 when using the boost, but obviously I blocked the end off so it's not going to pick anything up. But 90 for a cordless vacuum is very good. When you consider like a mains powered Henry cleaner peaks at around 80, for a cordless machine that's pretty good suction. Obviously when using it on boost you're not going to get very much suction power for long. It's just going to cut out after a few minutes, just like all these type of cordless machines, Dysons, all of them. You use them on boost and you're getting really good suction, but for a very limited time. And in my experience of using cordless machines, boost is very rarely needed. Okay, well I'm going to put down some dirt on this carpet. I'm going to first clean up using the regular setting. I'm not going to try boost, but if I need to, if it doesn't pick everything up on boost, I'll use the boost button. And I'm going to try out both heads on the carpet. So this is the supplied one, very Dyson-esque, just fairly short, relatively soft brushes. And then this dual action brush, which may perform better. Obviously counter-rotating brushes that sweep all the debris into the middle of the nozzle. But I'll start with the standard one, put some dirt down, and we'll try out this Samsung cordless cleaner. This dirt mainly consists of black sand, red lentils, I can see some rice, and also a bit of sawdust. I think it'll be okay with the surface dirt, but I'm rubbing in the black sand into the carpet, and that will show up on this pale coloured short pile carpet if it leaves any. So that'll do, I've rubbed it in nicely. So down one side I'll use the standard nozzle, and then I'll compare it using the optional head. Okay, let's get cleaning. Well, after just 2 passes, that's not bad at all. All the larger particles have gone. There are hints of the black sand still, so maybe another couple of passes to remove all that. But actually that's better than I was expecting. Okay, we'll swap over the heads and we'll clean another area of this mess using the dual action brush. Again, a very impressive result, although the dual action brush seems to have left more of the black sand. And although it's still as wide as the other head, I think they're about the same, the cleaning path isn't as wide as the standard turbo action brush. And also it was skipping a bit as I was pulling it back. So despite this head having double the brushes, it's not twice as good as the standard head. So possibly this isn't worth getting, if you can still buy this cleaner anymore. But it might be better on hard floors than the standard. So the next test I do, after I've cleaned all this mess up, I'm going to try it on a hard floor. And because by a whisker or so the turbo action brush did a better job, I'm going to finish cleaning everything up with the turbo action brush rather than the dual action one. This Samsung cordless cleaner has certainly put in a sterling effort on all that mess, but it is starting to struggle, and no wonder, because I've gone just beyond the max fill line, which is a no-no when it comes to bagless cleaners. If you go over the max fill line, well, the max fill line police will be coming to your house to teach you a lesson. So hopefully they won't have seen this. I'm going to take off the bin, little red button at the bottom. There we go, and pull out the filter. I'll look at the filter at the end of the demo, but look, it's completely clogged. I'm surprised actually it was picking up anything at all towards the end, but it was still managing to pick something up. So I'll just make a discrete pile of that out of camera shot, shake it all out. Right. That's the bin emptied. Pop the filter back in. Obviously you're not going to be clearing up this much mess in one go unless you've got a YouTube channel, but it's fun to show anyway. Completely unrealistic, but I like to see a lot of dirt being picked up, and I'm sure a lot of my viewers like it. I've not had to use the flex button so far because I haven't been going under low furniture. I don't think I'll use that, but it's there if you need it. Okay, let's pop the wand and nozzle back and pick up the rest of the dirt. I'm pretty impressed with this Samsung vacuum cleaner. It's picked up far better than I expected it to, and it picked up an awful lot of dirt. Obviously I had to empty it midway because I did put down more dirt than you'd expect a cordless cleaner or a mains cleaner to clean up in one go, but that's pretty impressive. And I did the whole demo using the normal setting. I didn't have to squeeze the boost trigger once. So yes, it's gone up in my estimation. It's quite a heavy machine, I have to say, but isn't it cool looking? Especially if you're into your Star Wars. If you want to go to a fancy dress party dressed as a stormtrooper, this is the cordless cleaner to take with you, because that's what it reminds me of, a stormtrooper. Yeah, bang. Yes, it could be a stormtrooper's big weapon. So, what am I going to show you now? Oh yes, we'll have a look at the filter. First of all, we'll empty again. And then we'll have a look at that filter, which I expect is quite dirty. So let's lift off the top. And this time, you can see it has left, because I've not picked up so much. That's the remainder of the dirt in that section. But you can see here where the little red shroud is, that's still fairly clear. It's only when you sort of overfill it does that start to get clogged. But no, it's separated the dirt fairly successfully. I'll just tip that out. We might have a go at picking up a big pile in a moment. So here's the filter, if I can remember how it comes apart. It's quite a while since I've had this cleaner out. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's hinged, that's right. It's hinged. So out comes the washable filter. You can see a bit of dirt in there. Well, you know, considering the amount of dirt I picked up in one go and quite quickly, I don't think that's bad at all. In normal use, for normal day-to-day vacuuming, when you're just vacuuming carpets that look fairly clean, I don't think that'll dirty up quite as quick. But at least it's washable. I expect Samsung say about once a month, but it depends how often you use it. You might want to wash it once every fortnight, or if you have heavy use, once a week. But you probably tap clean a lot of it. Brush clean. But yeah, that's acceptable in my book. Okay, before I do a final pickup test on a hard floor using both the nozzles, I'm just going to put the pile of dirt that I've just picked up and do a torture test. Obviously it's not going to pick up everything because it's going to overflow, and it might even cut out automatically, but I don't know what's going to happen. But we'll find out, won't we? Let's put the filter back. I think that's the way on it went. Yes, that's it. Empty bin. Filter back on top of the bin. It's all a bit dusty. And then we'll pop the bin back into the cleaner. Is it that way first? No, that's it. There we go. Ready to go. Let's give it a test. Okay, let's pick up a pile of dirt, or at least attempt to. Not a bad effort, but obviously I've gone way beyond the max fill line. Can I even open it? There we go. Oh, right. Oh dear. It's a bit unfair, isn't it? Expecting this cleaner to pick everything up, but there it is, clogged up. Anyway, I'll save this dirt and tip it down on the kitchen floor, and we'll try again, spread it out. And I'll do another comparison with the Turbo Action Brush and over here the Dual Action Brush. See which one's better on a hard floor. But so far on carpet, the Turbo Action Brush won this. Okay, well, I've spread the dirt down on the kitchen floor, so I'm going to first try out the dual action brush and then compare it with the standard turbo action. We'll do one forward and one reverse pass. And again, if you can still hear me, I'm just using the standard suction setting. Well, that's more or less a clean sweep. A few bits of black sand just left here. But yes, pretty impressive. Okay, let's swap over the brushes and try another path down this side. A similar result, but I noticed on the forward pass the turbo action brush was leaving a fair amount of dirt, but the other nozzle, the dual action one, seemed to pick up more in the forward sweep than the turbo action brush, and there's also a little bit of snow ploughing as well from the turbo action brush. To clean up some more of this mess, I'm going to test the nozzles again, but this time I'm just going to push them forward and not back, and we'll see how much dirt they leave just on the forward pass. Since I've got the turbo action brush attached, I'll do that one first and I'll follow it up with the dual action brush. Hopefully you can see that the turbo action brush has left a fair amount of dirt, especially the black sand. Obviously when I pull the head back it does pick up most of it, but in the forward pass there's quite a lot of dirt left. Let's compare that with the dual action brush. As you can see, the dual action brush has done better than the turbo action brush in the forward pass. It's left a few little bits and pieces here and there, but all in all it's much better than the turbo action brush for hard floor surfaces. So I would say that the turbo action brush is better for carpets and the dual action brush is better at cleaning hard floors. Well, I've finally finished my video on the Samsung Powerstick Pro. I think this was discontinued when I bought it, so you may not be able to buy this cleaner anymore, but if it's still available from Amazon, I'll leave a link below the video. If you can't find it on Amazon, you might get it on eBay, or you might be able to pick it up second hand. If you can get it for cheap, it's worth considering if you like the looks of it. It does pick up very well, just don't overfill the bin. Keep the filter clean, and the Samsung may please you. It certainly pleases me. It doesn't have a small mini motorized tool, that's one disadvantage, but it does have the other tools that I showed you long ago when I first unboxed it. If you have any comments or questions about the Samsung Powerstick Pro, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon for the next video. Bye for now.